You know, I love podcasting. I have since 2006, back when you had to use like a Dixie cup with string to make the thing work. And that's why I'm so excited that we recently moved Mysterious Goings On to Anchor FM to record our podcast. I gotta tell you, I don't regret it a bit. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Not going to lie to you, when I first heard about Anchor, I was a little dubious because I've been doing it the hard way for so long. But I got to tell you, it's very easy. Use a Stripe account. Get sponsors. You're not paying monthly hosting fees. The sound quality is great. The distribution is phenomenal. Friends, download the free Anchor app today if you want to start your own podcast, or go to anchor.fm to get started. Remember, you heard it here first on Mysterious Goings On. Hey, welcome back to Mysterious Goings On. This is Alex. Just a very quick kind of a bonus announcement episode here. This is not a full-fledged episode. Couple of announcements really quick. First announcement is Season 4 is on its way. We have hours, and I mean hours, of great interviews and content ready to share with you. Coming up at the end of July, we'll start having those out. It's taken a little longer than I had initially planned, simply because I started getting a lot of people saying yes to being on the show, which is a really lovely thing. So stay tuned for that on this feed, and of course, look at our Facebook page and pilotscross.com for more information on that. But I have something that's rather urgent to ask you, and if you're listening to this, then you're the right person to hear it. We're up for a podcast award, the People's Choice Podcast Awards. Mysterious Goings On is up for that in a couple of categories, and I need your help. Here's how it works. I've got the link in the show notes, but it's at podcastawards.com. You just have to register once. It's just put in your name and your email. You get an email back that confirms that you're legit, and you just plug in the number, and you have to do it within an hour or so. So you can do all this at once, and they'll shoot you the email right away. So you sit down at podcastawards.com, you register, you confirm your email address, and then you go to make your nominations. And the instructions are fairly simple. You can nominate in each category one time. There's a button at the bottom to save the nomination you pick from the drop-down box. Okay, there are two places where you can find Mysterious Goings On. One is right up on the top left, and it's the People's Choice Award. Just look for Mysterious Goings On. Now, there's another podcast called Mysterious something else, Circumstances, I think, and I'm sure they're great, but we don't want to vote for them, do we? So I need your vote for Mysterious Goings On in the People's Choice. And then parallel to that, on the right side of the page is the art section, and just find Mysterious Goings On the drop down there, select Mysterious Goings On for both of those, then go to the bottom of the page, and there's a button at the bottom. It says Save Nominations. I think it turns gray or something. You click on that, and you're done. That's all you got to do. And the way this works is pretty simple, and this is why it's kind of critical to do this now. It's July 15th as I record this. We're a little behind the eight ball. We got nominated kind of late. The nomination period for listeners is July 1 through July 31st. Then after that, they make an announcement of a slate of, I believe, let's see here, I think it's the top 10 of each one, I believe, gets to go forward from there. And then there's some slate voting with some experts, and they'll select a few of you voters from randomly to vote. Anyway, long story short, it's all on the website. The most important thing is I really could use your support. I always so appreciate you listening, and it would be great to kind of slap a little sticker on the side of this here box, or on the cover of this here book, I guess is more appropriate, this audio book that I've been writing since 2016 called Mysterious Goings On, that says People's Choice Award winner or Podcast Choice Award winner for arts programming. It'd be super great. I would really appreciate it. So again, it's links in the show notes. Podcast Awards. It's the People's Choice. It's podcastawards.com. Please vote for Mysterious Goings On. And bonus, by the way, if you're looking there and you don't see anybody else there you want to vote for, can I give you a suggestion? There's a kind of a cousin show or sister show or cousin show that I work on called The Audio Oomox. That's audio, AUDIO, Oomox, OOMOX podcast. And it's a little show about science fiction and stuff like that. And that's down in the TV and film category. If you want to vote for the Audio Oomox podcast too, that'd be super, super great. I would so appreciate you doing it. If so, again, thanks for your attention on this. We'll be back in a couple more weeks with some great new episodes for season 4 of the podcast. And I look forward to talking to you then. There'll be a teaser episode coming out in your feed too, coming up. It'll be about a minute-long teaser coming up soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And as usual, if you have any questions about this, you can find me on Twitter at @A_Greenwood, or you can just email me at team@alexgpr.com if you have a direct question or you need some help in walk through this voting thing. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you. I will now return you to your regularly scheduled life, and we'll be in touch soon.
A little flexibility can go a long way. By refinancing your new or used auto loan with PenFed, you can lower your monthly payments for more flexibility in your budget. You can even schedule your first payment for up to 60 days from the date of your refinance. Calculate how much you could save at penfed.org/auto-refi or call 1-800-247-5626 to apply. Membership is open to everyone. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed, insured by NCUA. From regular expenses to occasional splurges, there's a lot to buy. Why not get cash back every time you spend? With the PenFed Power Cash Rewards Card, you get cash back on every purchase. That's everywhere, every time you use it. You can even earn a $100 statement credit when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. Visit penfed.org/powercash to apply. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed, insured by NCUA.